A stunning fan-made render of the Galaxy S26 Ultra is taking social media by storm, and it's not hard to see why. Created by designer Mate, the concept showcases a beautifully symmetrical camera setup featuring 3 main sensors aligned vertically and 2 smaller ones positioned alongside. The soft mint color and minimal branding add a sleek, futuristic vibe that fans are calling both elegant and modern. This eye-catching concept quickly went viral, even getting featured by Sammy fans who praised it as a viral sensation. Meanwhile, leaker Chan Bai added more fuel to the fire with some fresh details. According to him, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to pack a 5,500 mAh battery with support for 65-watt fast charging. However, there's a chance Samsung might still stick with a 5,000 mAh battery in the final model. Under the hood, the Galaxy S26 Ultra will be powered by the upcoming Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 for Galaxy, promising improved performance across the board. This new chip is expected to have a prime core clocked at a blazing 4.74 GHz, up from 4.47 GHz in the S25 Ultra, along with enhanced efficiency cores and a beefed-up GPU. All of this is manufactured using TSMC's advanced 3nm and 3P process, which should translate into better power efficiency and thermals. Samsung is also preparing its own Exynos 2600 chip, but it's unclear if it will appear in this lineup. Tipster Ice Universe claims the Galaxy S26 Ultra will stick with the 200-megapixel ISO CELL-HP2 sensor, but with a significant upgrade, a wider aperture lens. This change could allow more light into the sensor, reducing noise and improving image clarity, especially in low-light conditions. It should also cut down on shutter time, effectively solving the motion blur problem seen on previous Galaxy Ultra models. All in all, if these leaks hold true, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could mark a huge leap in both design and performance. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. The wave of Galaxy S26 Ultra leaks just keeps getting better, and this one's a big deal. A trusted insider, the legendary Ice Universe, has dropped some truly exciting updates about Samsung's upcoming beast, and it's shaping up to be one of the most refined Ultra phones ever. First things first, the design is taking a bold new turn. While the Galaxy S25 Ultra already looks sleek and premium, the S26 Ultra is set to push boundaries even further. According to the insider, the Galaxy S26 Ultra might feature a slightly larger display made possible by thinner bezels. We're talking about an increase of just 0.03 inches, but it's what Samsung does with that space that really matters. How? Thanks to cutting-edge display assembly tech, originally debuted in the Galaxy Z Flip 7, Samsung can now integrate waterproofing directly into the screen. This allows for an ultra-slim, ultra-premium finish, innovation at its finest. But that's not all. The S26 Ultra is expected to be slightly taller and wider than the S25 Ultra, which currently measures 162.8 mm, 77.6 mm. These dimensional changes are described as accurate by the source, so expect a marginal, but purposeful, redesign. And here's where it gets thrilling. Samsung is going even thinner. The S25 Ultra was already a sleek device at 8.2 mm, but the S26 Ultra could break that barrier and dip below 8.0 mm, making it one of the thinnest Galaxy Ultras ever created. Despite all this trimming, Samsung isn't making sacrifices. In fact, it's going lighter too. While the Galaxy S25 Ultra weighs 218 grams, the S26 Ultra might drop down to 215 grams or less, putting it neck and neck with the Z Fold 7 in terms of weight. And remember, battery capacity isn't being compromised. That means the S26 Ultra will stay powerful, long-lasting, and less bulky than ever before. In short, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be a stunning blend of innovation, elegance, and engineering brilliance. If this is where smartphone design is headed, the future looks unbelievably exciting. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide which one is right for you, so hit subscribe now, and let's dive right into it. First up, the standard Galaxy S26. It's coming with a 6.2-inch dynamic A&OLED display with improvements in brightness and color accuracy. We get a 120Hz display with HDR10+ and a resolution of 1080x2340. The display will be protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. For selfies, it has a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera. On the rear, there's a triple camera setup consisting of a wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, but the exact sensors are still unknown. It'll be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 chipset and comes with 12GB of RAM and up to 512GB of storage, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4000 mAh unit with 25 dV fast charging and 15 dV wireless charging. It will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. The phone will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at around $800 in January 2026. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus, which may also be known as the S26 Edge. This one will come with a 6.7-inch dynamic OLED display with similar improvements in brightness and color accuracy. You'll get a 120Hz display, HDR10+, and a resolution of 1440x3120, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. There's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera for selfies. The rear setup includes a dual camera system with a wide and an ultra-wide camera, though the exact sensors are still under wraps. It's also powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 and will come with 12GB of RAM and storage options of 256GB or 512GB, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4900 mAh unit with 45 dV fast charging and 15 dV wireless charging. It will support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. This model will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to be priced from $1,000 in January 2026. Finally, we have the premium model, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. This one features a 6.9-inch dynamic OLED display, again with improvements to brightness and color accuracy, 120Hz refresh rate, and HDR10+, with a resolution of 1440x3120, and it will be protected by Gorilla Glass Armor 3. There have been reports suggesting that this could feature the first ever under-display camera on an S-series phone, likely an 8-megapixel under-display selfie camera. On the rear, it will come with a quad camera setup featuring wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, and periscope lenses, but the exact sensors are still unknown. The phone will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 in all regions and will come with 12GB of RAM and up to 1TB of storage, UFS 4.0. It's packing a 6000 mAh battery with significant improvements to fast charging. As expected, it will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at $1,300 in January 2026. Overall, it's looking like the Samsung Galaxy S26 series is going to be an exciting release, especially if the Ultra becomes the first S-series phone to feature the under-display camera. Samsung seems to be continuing their strategy of improving and refining their phones, rather than completely redesigning them for the sake of it. And just like all new phones, there will be a major emphasis on software, with AI playing a huge role in the user experience. The launch is still a bit far off, but we can expect plenty of information to leak as we approach the release date. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the latest updates.